Yo. Last week I closed the video out with 20 Bitcoin and 10 GPU in the box, as well as a brand new set of Shoreline and Lighthouse keys. My initial plan was to make a whole video this week going over the alternative rubling options to Labs and Streets, with those two maps as the next in line, but after a full day on stream over at twitch.tv/SavageFrogTV, with 10 raids on either map down the drain, I found myself yearning for the grease that can only be provided by the fattest of meats on the Labs and Streets. Like I said, we ran nearly 20 raids between the two, on and off stream, netting only 7 biddies and 4 GPU, which may not sound too bad if you're used to PvP server loot, but to put it into perspective, up until this episode, I've shown you every single raid this account went through, whether I lived or died. I always showed the results. And coincidentally, just like my Lighthouse and Shoreline stint, there was exactly 20 raids in the first 3 episodes of the series. Meaning in a full loot run of Lighthouse and Shoreline, we're averaging under half the Bitcoin and GPU output of the loot goats. Of course, that being Streets and Labs. My goal this weekend was to farm up enough ruble to buy every single mark key for next week's video, and Shoreline and Lighthouse were just not cutting it. So I called it midstream on Friday and pivoted to Labs and Streets for one more video. The plan was simple. We price checked the full key set around 65 mil, so all I had to do was run a day or so of ruble runs, and if I'm lucky, maybe even pick up a freebie mark key from RBK along the way. And that leaves us off on this raid, 28 Bitcoin and 14 GPU deep into our grind towards PVE Billionaire hood. GPU on that table, don't mind if I do, brother. Thank you, Violet. This AR YouTube is actually huge money, too. Okay. Alright, buddy, hold on. I'm loving what this map is doing for me right now. This is what I was talking about, though. Like, we're getting GPUs here anyways. GPUs and LEDXs on Labs all day long, which is really the only draw to playing Shoreline, is that it's got a high density of computers and LEDX spawns, but that's literally just worse Labs. And Lighthouse is just worse Shoreline. So unless you need the specific items on Lighthouse for your quest or your hideout upgrades, it's just not worth it running for, like, late game rubles. Ooh, another badge. Want to be full on those. Another GPU, brother. Come on. This game is not real. That's incredible. Can we get number 4? No. A yellow card. Show me a little something here. I guess every room, not every room can have a GPU in it, to be fair. Some of them gotta just have a loot lord and a badge. And a tequila. And a tequila. Bro, how am I supposed to see that? Alright. Roller. Intel on the table too, beautiful. Give me my money. It's a teapot under another Intel, okay. I don't understand how this key's cheaper than Arsenal. This is much better, for sure. With all the Intel spawns. Yoink, please give me. Beautiful. Look at him. Beautiful. I don't know what, dude, like I do not have room for all the stims we're about to get. Hesitating looting this back room. First and foremost, we hit the res unit. And hope it uses the one use key. Beautiful. I'm seeing intel. And a badge. Beautiful. Yeah. Let's go. Biddy number 2. This is a raid for the ages. Get this in there too. See, this is what... No double biddy. It's vile, man. Oh my god. And a sculler. This is exactly what I was hoping for when I said let's do one more Labs raid. It couldn't have gone better. Alright, the res unit free rooms have not been too unreasonably fortunate here. What do we get? 5 stims and a no-scope? A final use of the green card. Make yourself worth my time. Sayonara, bitch. You know, maybe since we're so full, we'll just look inside of black and see if there's a LEDX, and if there isn't, we'll move on. Might have to start picking what items I want to keep here. Or I'll just throw out another Raven. Damn. Only 1 LEDX from this card, but an incredible amount of stims. That's the word I'm looking for. But we also found a handful of intel, blue folders. We found a biddy over by the rare spawn over there one time. So nothing too crazy from the whole green card. We're just gonna go look, see if there's a LEDX and move on. It's all stims. Okay. Oink. What an insane raid, man. 3 biddies, 3 GPUs, full stim cases, 2 intel, 1 blue folder. We did use up our cars. We're gonna have to buy more here, but I mean, it's just absurd what we're looking at here. Oh my. That's ridiculous. Alright. GPUs number 15, 16, and 17. Oh, the biddies are in the sick case, as well as biddies number 29, 30, and 31. The collection is coming along beautifully, if I do say so myself. At this point, I decided it would probably be a good idea to sell off all our loot from the shoreline and lighthouse runs, and this final labs run, of course, and that way we can get a clean slate to track our progress on the labs and streets runs in the following days. Alright. We got our entire box sold off from the last day or whatever. When we were on shoreline, lighthouse, a little bit of streets, a little bit of labs, here and there, something. We are missing 2 keys. And unfortunately, that means that we have to collect from Regmat at the start of this week. I was hoping maybe I could save it up over 2 weeks, but got a couple million in the bag. We're still selling even. But this is the haul from 3 to 31. A little bit of 28 miller. Now, to be fair, over 10 of that was from the marquee that we got on labs. Like, there's gonna be... What? Plus 10 mil, thanks. And like around 10 of it was also LEDX's, but it's not a bad haul. We'll take what we can get. Look at that. We only need 1,000 of these. That's not asking too much. We can do it. I didn't waste any time reinvesting my newly acquired ruble stack into replacement keys for labs and streets, and prepared to start my full night of ruble acquisition, which of course we're kicking off on labs. Hey, there's a biddy in a manager's office. Beautiful. Look at this bad boy. Oh, okay. Biddy in the duffel bag in dark office. I guess. Whatever, man. Whoa, hold up. Give me that. Hey, yoink. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, another biddy. In our res unit this time. Res unit has been paying me lately. It wasn't doing too hot right at the start, but it has definitely picked up its slack as of late. We are not complaining. What are you doing with conch security, man? You're on the wrong map, brother. Gotta go up a floor. Oh shit. Whoa. I love this game, man. There's just no, like, yell. There's no vocal warning. Just 3 shots and I get domed while I'm running away. They're unforgiving. That's tough. We can't be too bad, though. GPU number 18. And biddy number 32, 33, and 34. Beautiful. We gotta replace our black card and get right back to it. Yo, the Lennox and Black Room finally. It only took 2 cards. Oh, we pulled 1. Beautiful. No, wait, whoa. Hold on a second here. This is unreasonable. Alright, that pays for, I guess, like half a black card. That's huge. And that's not counting any of the stim prices. It's not a bad haul overall. Double Letty, that's 3 mil in the bag from 1 use of black card. That's huge, actually. I'm underselling it a lot here. It's actually awesome. The last use of that res unit key. Nothing on the shelf. Oh no. This isn't gonna make the video, is it? Whoa, hold up. Motherfucker hiding between the floorboards. Biddy yoink. Beautiful. You always gotta check, because I don't know why, but they just fall between the slats sometimes. I've seen like eggs and Veritas down there too, but that's the first time I've seen a biddy underneath. Beautiful. Ooh, I was told in the comments by somebody that these bad boys are going for like 70k plus, so we're gonna price check these. See if we're really onto something there or not. We should be safe to hit yellow. Hopefully. Yeah, we're in. I see a GPU already. What a beautiful card, bro. 200k card already doubled its value. Beautiful. 5, 6. 650k from 1 use of a 2 mil key. Beautiful, man. Alright, red card, do your worst. I got enough at home. A roller. I'm not gonna fuck with the teapot yet. Let's open this bad boy up, see what we're working with. Chainlet? Brother, come on. Be for real. The drawers. Violet. Money time. Cat. Hollow. Lion. Oh, brother. Oh, no. Alright. We'll take our vibins. Will we? Yeah, we will. Alright, let's get out of here. You gotta check that red card spawn too. What am I saying? It's just free money the one day we check it, it's actually there. You can't pass it up. Okay. Not the world's greatest raid by any means, but a GPU double Lennox from black card was actually kind of nutty. And then a beautiful biddy. And because of the new inventory setup that we have going on here. No, the adrenaline! We are a little bit more juiced than usual. I didn't even get something else inside the other LCBR. God damn. Let's get out of here. As GPU number 18, as well as biddy number 35. I know earlier in the video I mentioned I need around 60 mil, but I didn't even have that ballpark until the next clip here. Until now I've just been running labs and reveling in the quality of loot on labs after a full day and a half of below average shoreline and lighthouse loot runs. Believe it or not, even with such solid raids, it does take a long time to get that many rubles, so for the sake of time, I'll let you guys catch the game plan from live commentary frog. You know, I figure I might as well take inventory right now of how much I'm gonna need for all of the marked rooms keys. I'm pretty sure I still have both of these bad boys in here. We have Factory and a Mysterious Marked Room Key. I do have Lightkeeper Island, but honestly, this is just not really a real key as far as marked rooms go, so we're going to skip it. But since we have these top 3, well, I'm not using this one, we have these top 2. We need 10 mil, 15, what was that, 25, 35. Oh no. 35, 25, okay, so we need like 60 mil. I think 60 mil is doable. We'll do labs for probably the rest of the day and hope that we get ourselves a little 60 mil. And now that I'm seeing that number in full, I think it's definitely possible, definitely possible that we're gonna need to do a full video of money making before we do that idea. So this week might be a little bit of a money week. Maybe we go and see if we can try to find ourselves a rusted bloody key on streets. Maybe skip one of the keys. Obviously it'd be incredible if it was the dorms key, but even if we get a dupe of like the same key, we could sell one of them and be able to buy another one. It would be a huge boost in progress. So we might run streets as well today too, I'm not too sure. We'll see how I'm feeling on labs over the next couple raids before I make a decision for myself. At this point, I'm sure you guys get the picture. Labs loot is good. Got it. Over the next 3 raids, we pulled a handful more biddies, GPU, intels, and LEDX, as well as backpacks and stacked rigs packed full of mid loot. As far as the collection was concerned though, the total was 4 GPU and 4 biddies, setting us up for streets with 39 Bitcoin and 23 GPU in the box. At this point in the series, I feel it'd get a bit redundant to do raid by raid progress for every video, so I'll keep tracking every entry into the biddy and GPU boxes even if I don't include those raids, but there'll be so much more prep for every video that I don't think it would make a good video on its own, or add to the concepts that I have cooked up by its inclusion. So the style of video will shift a bit in the following weeks as the progression is going to be tracked differently as well. Anyways, I'll be cutting through a few of these streets raids as well, but I really wanted to show off how weirdly diverse the good loot was in this first one, so I'll defer to LiveFrog again to collect the Ragman offer and give you the rundown of what's to come. Alright, the boxes are empty. Medcase sold off. Both of the sellers are sold off. I'm gonna collect here. I know it's sacrilege, I wanted to keep it all day, but I want to see how much exactly we're going to need going forward here. 32. So we need like a solid 28 mil here to bridge the gap until we can buy all the marquees. That wouldn't be that hard to get on streets alone, but I'm hoping that we pull an RBK sometime during these runs. And if we can pull any of the marquees out of that room, it'll take a decent chunk out of this at the very least. Best case scenario, we get the dorms key and we can go right away. Okay. Oh. No chocolate right off the rip. I'll take a snack. This is probably my favorite spawn for hitting the full map rotation just because we can hit pretty much everything in a good solid loop here. Because we should have either sewer or damaged house extract. We have both of them. So we just go all the way around the mall all the way. Oh, Pro Killer. On streets, we're not going to need this much stacking space. I could probably depot the rig or the bag and just grab 2 stacking rigs to run, because there really isn't as much loot on this map as there is on labs, which is crazy to think considering how big it is. Like, there's more loot overall, but there's not as much valuable loot. The GP, brother, come on. Drop it up here. Let's do this. Just get one of them in here. That way we don't have to juggle so much. Those don't even sell. Super water, brother, they're so heavy. Got me lugging this shit around for the rest of the raid. Oh. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Concate. A beautiful little biddy. This is the first biddy we got out of Concate as far as I'm aware of this series. I know I've seen one this wipe. I just don't know if it was PVE before this or if it was on a little bit of PvP raid. You know, I will say this. It feels like the loot is not as good as far as just standard loot goes, but I think the chance at RBK as well as the consistency that colored keycards spawn in both of the marked rooms, those two things combined with the above average floor loot, I think Streets is a solid rubles per hour competitor to Labs on PvE. So a little bit more effort and a little bit more higher danger, honestly, with how many scavs will just ape you as soon as you make any noise, but the money's there. Alright. Never mind, Streets is a dub. It's just as good as the Labs, if not better. It's not even close. The furry room provides. Get ourselves a little Egerton. Skullman as well. Nope. Check 15. With an Obdobos. Obdobos. Obdoblos. Obdobos. One of these episodes, I'll remember how to say it. Not this episode, though. It's not coming. I still got 3 or 4 more mispronunciations in me before the end of the episode. Don't you worry. Bro, I always peek that and I see the guy with like the wolf head on and I'm thinking it's a wolf heady with a red hoodie on. From Rust every time I see it. Alright. Check 13. Mysterious marked room key. Use number 4. What are we cooking? What are we cooking? What are we cooking? We're not cooking anything. I'm freaking out. FN57 goes kind of hard. Willer's wallet, bro. You're trolling. Like, I want to like Willers, bro. Good old Mr. Willer Z. Mr. Z himself. But that wallet consuming a storage container in a marked room spawn. That motherfucker. That's all I got to say about that, bro. Mr. Pitbull, can I please have a GPU? I see you left a sweet treat for me on the table, but that's not a GPU, brother. I'll take a chocolate. Plus 50k. Why does a scav have a defib on him? What? I mean, we're taking it, but like, brother, chill. Oh, my forehead. Ow. It's crazy how you shoot like 2 bullets and you get rushed, and you can hear them swarming from every angle. Little pro killer on the couch. Nothing special though. What are you doing? You freak. And I saw the update they did earlier this week that you could now put green flares in your special item slot. I might have to start doing that. So I can leave here if I get RBK. I would honestly be so nervous to use it though. I've had it bug out on me before where they kill me even though I used the flare properly. And I don't know if that's something that's like patched or if it's something that just randomly happens sometimes. What are you doing there, man? Brother came out of the dirt. He was born of the garbage. I don't know if I'm willing to risk an RBK on whether or not green flare is going to work. Or at least whether or not I do green flare correctly. I don't know. It's possible I mess it up. Don't know how. You just go in the area and shoot it up. But would it be the easiest thing I've messed up in this game? I'll take a free snack. Wait a minute. Okay. Plus 300k, I guess. We take those. I don't understand. Like, I don't know if they added those. Because I saw them on PvP a lot too. I think they just added super water as a more common floor spawn. That's what I'm talking about, relax. Why? 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 Why is it a double defib raid? How did we find a defib in a duffel bag and a scav pocket? This raid is just not even real. I refuse to believe it. Alright, not a bad relax. We got a defib from Relax. The classic relax room defib. Everyone knows about it. You've all heard of it. And a biddy. No moonshine, but what can you really expect? Someone turned that shit onto medical mode. And the final room. Abandoned factory marked room. Use number 5. Halfway down. Bookshelf. Nope. Ground spawns. Nope. Yeah, black card, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my god. That's huge. You love to see it. I don't remember how much it was. We just bought one a couple hours ago and I already forgot how much it's worth. A beautiful welcome back to Street Trade. That's what I was talking about though, man. It's got so many loot spawns across the map. As long as you're checking all of them, you're finding something worthwhile. A couple of biddies and a GPU or two, and then on top of that, you got the chance at color cards in both of the marked rooms. As well as the chance at marked room keys inside RBK. So it's like a win-win across the board no matter where you go. If you walk the whole map every time, it really does hit just as hard as labs. What do we do? 10 minutes left? So that's a 40-minute raid. Full circle. It's about as much as a last-minute labs run. Like an extra couple minutes, but I mean, you add a Kaban kill in there and we're down to the last minute here. Running it down to the wire pretty much every time at that point. We're not complaining. Double biddy black card, GPU, double defib. Double super water, I guess. What a weird raid. That's biddies number 40 and 41, as well as GPU number 24. With my first street spoil stashed away, I called it a night, and I didn't get back on it for a few days as I was finishing up editing an earlier episode, but I hopped back on Friday for some on-stream raids to hopefully close out the remaining rubles I need for marquees. The first few raids weren't too eventful. The first one was a few mil, but nothing to write home about. I pulled another black card at a check 13 in the second raid, netting us another 7 mil. And the first biddy appearance on stream was 3 raids deep in the Iron Gate room, which I held onto while clearing Kaban for Alexo's key, which is another 2 mil on the pile as well. Adding that biddy to the case topped off the third row with Bitcoin number 42. And that leaves us here, prepping for the final raid of the stream and having found only one biddy for the collection all night. I guess that's kind of like you really do have to like want to learn. Skipping the med box behind me, whatever. Abandoned factory marked room use number 8? 9. Oh no, we only have 1 left and all we got was a blue card so far. This shelf has not had a single card in it. Docks case? Got a red flare and a dock. Wait, that's cool. You can actually guarantee to get out of a raid with a red flare now. Instead of risking it every time you find one. I don't have relax key. I've got an entire bag full of relax keys back in my stash and I didn't think to grab one. And obviously like there's like office politics. Ooh. Second video of the day on the final raid of the day. What a bleak existence. There's a double biddy MVD. What a room. Incredible. I've been thinking about how much I don't want to loot this room anymore for the last like 10 raids. My cat is crying at me right now. She's gonna start rubbing her face on the mic. Let me know if it gets really loud. I'm muted. No RBK. Unlucky. Blessed by DJ Tuesday on the mic and we still couldn't find anything good. We'll get him next time. All hail Pitbull. Mr. Worldwide has blessed this run. The safe is looted. Never mind. The PC block is looted. Mr. Worldwide has cursed this fucking run. Check 13 use number 7. What are we seeing? Anything good? It's not looking great. This is brutal, man. It's just guns. This is like a PvP room. There's nothing. We still have 25 minutes, so if Kaban isn't here, we have plenty of time to loot Concordia and then run it back. He's a bitch, low-key, I've been told. I tried to kill him like twice. I watched some guy do it solo on Rogue, and I was like, I could do that, and I couldn't. I just could not. I watched, what's his name? Fucking Repose. I'm kind of mean on Rogue, though, man. I don't mean to brag, but before the game was out of lawsuit territory and still had to be downloaded through the blacksmith launcher, I was kind of him. And by I was kind of him, I mean I literally could not kill any of the bosses, and I would just rat in goblin caves all day on solos. But that's him nonetheless. I hameth you, so to speak, yeah. Man. Can we get biddy number 3, please? Trim it all. I got fucking height overboard, man. I'm so over these GP coins on PVE, man. Alright, check 15. There's no way you let us down again. 1G phone. I was so worried check 15 was going to be ass. For the 7th raid in a row. But instead we pulled biddy number 3. It's beautiful. Alright, Medcamp Concordia. Easy loot. So quick, in and out. Ow! Through the fence? Whoa! I can't even peek the scav that's in the road out there. Let's loot Concordia first and see if we have room on the way back. If we have enough time. We have 19 minutes. We should have time. Take like 5 minutes to loot this and get over there. I'll come from the other side though. It'll be easier. It's so hard to take that. Especially when there's scavs up the street, but I can't shoot them because they're shooting at me through the wall. That's just not playable. Oh. The 4 biddy dream. I love this spawn, man. I'm pretty sure this spawn is only a Bitcoin and it's like in the crack of the floor there. I've only ever seen Bitcoin spawn there. It's a beautiful spawn though. We're in. We have enough bullets. We got plenty of time too. It's not even at 10 minutes. It's at 10 minutes. Okay. We might have to throw a couple nades here. Get some info. Beautiful. Alright, come on. This raid, you've got to have something. Just anything right here for me. Code? Lexa. Code is actually kind of big. Like, whatever. Code gets us out of here. We'll take those, I guess. I got my hopes up when I saw the keycard shape. Check his pockets for cash and get out of here. Potential here. Yeah, 200k, baby. The rich boys. 4? Yeah. It's one of those raids, baby. Red flare in the special slot? They put all the flares there. I have a pistol in my... Or a flare pistol in my special slot too now. It's a weapon crate, man. Wait, my search is kind of crazy, though. Oh my god. I'm cruising. That'll at least mechanic sell. Unfortunate. Let's get out of here. What is my search? 19? Maybe they buffed airdrops. I carefully placed Bitcoin number 43, 44, 45, and 46 in the box before closing out the stream for the night. But I wasn't done just yet. Okay. The stream is over. I'm gonna get a drink really quick. I still need to get my hands on a little bit more money here. We're gonna sell this all off. And I'll do the collection, and then I'll decide if I need more money or not, I suppose. We should probably run these down and buy 2 of these too, so we'll need an extra 15 mil. We'll see what we get from these before I decide for sure, but maybe I won't sell these off. Maybe I'll run these first. Just me and you. How does that sound? I have a little bit of one-on-one to finish this video out at least. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna at least run both of these one more time, and then we'll see if I can find a good path on the next raid for check 13. Otherwise, I don't know. Yeah, you know what? Maybe, yeah. I'll skip factory and I'll do one more run. So we'll hit 3 more marked rooms. That's what I'm trying to get at here. And then we'll sell everything off and see where we're sitting at. And that's how I'll decide whether or not I need to keep going for you guys here. So I'll probably just skip through this as quick as I can. Show you guys the highlights, the lowlights. I'll see you on the other side though. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess we're starting out strong with the intel right out of the safe. Fresh off spawn. The first item we get. Straight into relax. Where do we find a moonshot on this beautiful table? Never mind, we find 2 moonshine on these beautiful tables. Incredible start to the raid here. Maybe we won't have to do another one after all. And for my next trick, we're gonna make this abandoned factory marked room key disappear. How does he do it, ladies and gentlemen? We'll never know. What we do know is that he'll never find anything behind this door. A singular blue card. No key on the shelf. Been a sour experience, to say the least. I'm gonna buy it again, though. I'm addicted. We'll get him next time, Tigers. I always forget there's just no drop. Whoa. What's cool with the black in my arms situation? It's gonna be really hard for me to run away with the RBK that's here. Yeah. I knew it. I was just so sure of it. Of course, as soon as I turned the stream off, man. Seconds after turning the stream off. It had to be. I gotta send this in the fucking Discord, man. Speaking of which, Discord server will be linked below, as it has been in all my videos, in case you guys want to join the community. The boys are in there yapping about what have you. I don't really know what goes on in there, man. Sometimes we talk about the state of the game. We cry about how streaks should be better. I post updates whenever I start streaming or upload a video. I'll just update you guys on my life in there sometimes. You get a little behind the scenes. Okay, that's PMCs, isn't it? They're being very mean with the grenades. I'd prefer it if they were nicer, personally. Alright, let's cool it. I don't know, dude. Do you just get, like, turbo aggro when you pick this key up? What is the deal, man? Gotta put my arm back on. I can't fight with the RBK on me if I got my arm swaying. I'll choke immediately. Ooh, little intel on the table. That can't be at me. It just can't be. Hi. There's a cat between me and the microphone, fellas. I'm sorry. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. She's pawing at my hand. Spooky. If I have to whip my mouse to the left, she's getting thrown across the room. Which I don't love for her. Yeah, I saw you, bro. Come on. Okay. We are in. Oh, God. We are not in yet. We're gonna ignore him and we're gonna keep moving. Because he will not catch up to me. Alright, he caught up to me. I'm sorry for disrespecting you, Scav, man. I would like to go to the key. Dorms marked key. Coming right up. I precogged the existence of the RBK, and I precogged the existence of the double dorms marked key even. You know what? While we're at it, triple dorms marked key. You guys don't even know what's coming. Quadruple dorms marked key. Rusted bloody key. Coming right up. I'm gonna pre-scope it a little bit here. Gentlemen. It's looking pretty bad. I'm gonna be physically sick. I'm gonna be ill. I'm gonna throw up. Cinema. Danex. Oh no. Container. Lexos. The back office key. Conk office. Egg. X-ray. Prim. House on the hill. Kiva Inner. Archives. I'm not going to spoil this for the Discord. Surely I'm missing a spawn. I can't have had the two worst rusted bloody key opens in the history of Tarkov cannot be both almost back to back on my PVE billionaire run. They just can't be. I'm not that special. Well, let's take stock. Huh? The two intel that I got are probably worth more than all of these combined. These are probably all the most valuable ones. Good enough. We got a double moonshine, double intel raid. Of course, this key wasn't going to be insane. Check 13, use number 9. Off the heels of the world's worst ever seen. A key card holder. Kinda heat. Kinda heat. Kinda heat. Moving on to check 15. Okay. Never mind, we're happy again. The Biddy Rock provides the world's not so well known, but decently well known, only natural source of biddies. They come straight from the earth right there. Check 15. Knock knock, hello? Anybody here? Just a skull. And a badge. And a costume. And a roller, and you might hear my intonation going up, my inflection raising, because we found ourselves biddy number 2 of the raid. Beautiful. Alright, nothing too crazy happened for the rest of the raid. The dynamic duos, intels, biddies, skulls, moonshines, 2 of everything. There's Bitcoin number 47 and 48. I'm sure you could hear it in the last raid, but this was incredibly late after stream, and I was getting very tired at this point. I decided I'd round up everything to sell off, so I have a much more precise gauge of the remaining rubles I need to close the video out, but it turns out farming up to 60 mil was a lot less of a test than I initially thought it could be. After spending 2 days farming everything I needed for the marquee runs next week, I realized that Past Frog is a bit of an asshole. That's because he put off the fact that his check 13 key, as well as his red and violet key cards were completely or almost completely used up, so Future Frog is going to have to deal with that right now. But Future Frog Frog is Current Frog, and Current Frog is about to go live, and thought that he was finally about to run marquees for stream, but that was just not the case. So I figured maybe we warm up the marathon playstyle a bit on a Streets to Labs run, and make the money we needed in one go, which sounded like a solid idea at the first raid, but it didn't go exactly as planned initially. Bigger pain in the butt than on PvP? No. They're definitely easier, for sure, because they can't rat you. God damn. They can't rat you, but they do throw nades into your window and kill you without seeing you every couple of raids, which is not ideal, for sure. Alright. They're definitely a lot. Oh, what the hell? What was I saying about them not being a difficult thing to play around? Again. Why did I play it? Like, I should have just ran around the corner and taken a new angle. So they do kill you if you look at them for too long without shooting back. Alright. Maybe next time we don't just stare at him and wait for him to kill me. That might help. Let's switch to PVE. I mean, I'm gonna be here until I hit a bill. I'll go back and forth for like events and stuff like that maybe. For now. But once I'm done hitting the bill, I'm gonna try to do a little bit on PvP before wipe. I want to do, like, I have one idea for a late wipe PvP video, so I'm hoping I finish the one bill before wipe. And then I can do that video. And then wipe should be soon after that, hopefully, if we're lucky. The final use of the check 13 key. It's gone. Can we get blessed on the last use? Something goofy. Ooh, it's a yellow card. Alright, you know what? 2 mils, 2 mil. We're not complaining. We'll take a little yellow. We'll take a little buff. 2 mil at the end. It's a 6 mil key. So that pays for a third of the key in the one use. Oh, I'm blind. I guess you just can't see that when it's so dark. Alright. Not a bad haul. Let's go hit check 15. Check for Kaban. And then we'll transfer to labs. I'll probably be back. I mean, not probably. I'll definitely be back to PvP as soon as I hit the bill here. Probably be a couple weeks though. Just taking a little break. Relaxing while playing Tarkov. This is why we're on PvE, actually. It's because I miss every time that I pull the trigger. Oh, no. What do you mean, Monosuka? So, yeah, to answer your guys' question, I'm on PvE because I'm bad at the game, actually. Assault rifle to 14. I'll be leveling. Toss my cap in, cultist circle, get bent, brother. That's not happening. What do you get from it? Do you actually get a case, or are you just trying to fuck with me? Thinking about doing it because it'd be funny. Either I get a cool item, or my kappa disappears and it's a good bit. Is there a way on PvE to get a new kappa? If you delete yours? Just put the kappa in, nothing else true. If it rolled something else off a different item, that'd be so funny. Oh. Gentlemen, it's gonna be a beautiful day. We're starting out with a singular biddy. Out of the free room in Iron Gate. Things are looking up. That death was a sacrifice for what we were about to endure today. Look at him. Take a little peek. Check 15 has been letting me down this week, man. It has not been ideal. Alright, check 15, do not let me down. Please. Not a silver chain. Alright. Terminal. Those M cable. Magnets are money. Anything cool? A shoe? Thank you. That's tough. That's so tough. Oh, I should have brought my other injectors case if we're going labs. Ladies and gentlemen, we're heading to labs. Our first of many transitions today. I'll let you know in a little bit why I'm doing the other ones though. That's dope. I'm seeing the ribbon. I'm pretty sure I don't have violet. Yeah. Imagine I die. Whoa! Alright, maybe we... maybe we pick it up for now. Why was I dropping it here? This isn't even yellow. This is red. What am I doing? Go check for green before we engage again. No green. Alright. What am I trying to say? Red card. I got a long ass arm, I guess. GPSA, you know what? 70k, one slaughter. Blue folder, you're so right. What are we looking at over here? Oh, I've never seen a biddy on this spawn. I mean, it's a rare spawn. Of course, there can be a biddy there. Yoink. Let's show it in here. Double biddy so far. Oh, you know what we could do? We could do, like, bring a bunch of labs cards in and go back and forth streets and labs until I have the limit of Bitcoin. I think it's like 10, right? That's what we looked up. They raised the limit to 10. Can you keep walking, please? Fuck. Come on, man. Oh. I thought he just pulled the nade up from all the way over there. Whoa, I didn't know they shot me through there. He just broke my arm. I didn't even know that was a voice line. That's goofy. I don't know if you're on mobile or not, but on PC, if you just scroll down, there's a little like a sound alerts hotbar. Oh god. Is the cursor on the screen? On the stream too? Oh no, man. This is fucked up. That's what I get for tabbing out. I have to like actually look for the dot now. Where? Oh, I hate this. The reticle's like swaying back and forth around the mouse. This guy went in the fucking void. The I broke my arm guy just doesn't exist. I don't want to use a use of the key, so I'm dropping it. I wanted to make sure that I killed all of the AI around here before I did this stuff, which is why I was taking so long here. That makes way more sense. I don't want that lion. That X in yellow. You're so right, Cups, dude. What the hell? You're actually just cheating. Incredible. Another GPSA? I didn't even know you were allowed to have 2 of these. Yellow PV been dummy? I know, it's crazy. 1 full yellow card got me 4 biddies and 5 LEDX. I hope you guys enjoy mouse on the middle of screen simulator. Hey, at least I can hip fire, huh? Should I walk around? Should I walk around hip firing? I don't know how to get rid of it. Green card kind of hits too. Like, green card's really expensive, but it pays for itself. It's got so many spawns. You just need that, like... You can't have green on your loot rotation without bringing at least a double injector's case. There's no way I'm going to be able to loot green with the space that I have right now. Res is also just crazy that... Whoa! Hold on. Yoink. A beautiful GPUer. We're getting the stash up. The only thing that's funnier than res room being a free room is the fact that people will pay like 200k to just buy the key off you on the flea instead of finding it themselves. I'll never understand that in my life. What? GPU on the table. Alright, I'm kind of nervous about looting green card this early. I'm gonna wait. I'll loot green card last probably, because otherwise I don't know how I'm gonna fit all the other loot in here. No card, no LEDX, okay. We're not opening blue. That shit is not gonna pay. Is it a spear? Man! Already so heavy. Res unit. Show me the money. Just out of principle, I don't even want to open this door. I cannot believe those are still in this game. It just will never make sense to me. What do we have? MK? No thanks. Nothing in there? Oh no. Is it a bad run? Is this my... Oh, why? Why? Hello, super water. And nothing in the beanbag. This is my worst relax room or res room to date, except for the fact that there was a super water in there and that boosted by like 500k. I don't know if managers is going to be worth risking it for this late in the raid, because there's so many raiders out there now. Full not worth it? True. But what if there's a Bitcoin? You ever think about that? What are you doing, man? Let's do the hokey pokey. We're gonna see. I mean, there's a blue folder. We kind of have to. Just legally, it's a requirement. We're obligated to. It's a 1.3 mil use of a key. Blue folder in the bag. Let's just do a quick run around here. Intel here. Intel here as well. Fuck, man. Alright, double intel green is worth it. That's a good detour. We gotta get moving, though. We're out of here. Alright, main block elevator's coming. What an incredible raid. Triple intel, double biddy, lead X, 2 GPUs. What do we got? 3 pro kills. Dog tags case from check 13 when we opened it. We got a super water. SGC 10. 2 green of these. These are 150k combined. A lot of SJ6s, ophthalmoscopes. Incredible raid. We might have been able to hit 6 mil. What a beautiful run. GPU number 25 and 26. Bitcoin number 39 and 40 in the bin. This week was my final stint of ruble acquisition that I'll be doing for the sake of farming up a key set. I'll top up my good keys here and there, but I'm not going to be investing tens of millions of rubles into a video concept anymore. Moving forward, I want to do my best to stack up as many rubles as possible in each episode, and make some real progress towards that 1 bill. Since, as I said earlier, I won't be including every raid in future videos, I plan on doing a better job tracking the amount of time I spend on each video. And that should hopefully give more context to how well whatever method I'm pursuing is raking in the ruble. Anyways, if you haven't pieced it together yet, next week I'm planning on running some marquee marathons. I'll definitely outline what this entails more thoroughly next week, but the name is pretty self-explanatory. So if you liked what you saw here today, or you just don't want to miss any future frog uploads, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you there. Also, I'm live every Friday at 8 PM EST, as well as Saturdays at 3 PM EST, over at twitch.tv/SavageFrogTV. So if you want to catch a little bonus frog on the weekends, drop a follow, because we'd love to have you. But just be warned, I'm not fully caught up on editing here, so there will be spoilers for future videos if I'm running PVE raids on stream, but I'll have a little tag in the title, so at least you don't click into it not knowing what you're getting into. That's all I got for you this week, though. See ya.